Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Wan'Dale Robinson now to return this. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Tracy. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Lante Taylor making the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
What's that?
Play action now. Allen. His first throw is an interception. That's the rookie out of Florida. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
First and 10 now from the 46. They've got a man in motion. On first down, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Motioning left is their running back. Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Huh.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go right back to Tracy. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First toe of the game for James Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Regular. What's that?
Cook trying this one up the gut. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brown 80. Out.
whistle. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Don Dotson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Allen on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. They're on it. That's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
319! Off 52.
And not from the pistol to Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action now with Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. His gate is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, and you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now it's Cook. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. And it's picked out by the Giants. Reaches the 40. 20. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Giants capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Round 80!
Now a give to Cook, running left. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Alert! What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bass's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
See, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Robinson with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Tracy once more. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 43. A handoff to Tracy. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, here's Dart. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
When they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Second and 3 now. Coming left is Tracy. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New York.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go, set. Ground ball 80.
From the red zone on first. Chased out to his right. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that makes it second and goal.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. A give to Tracy up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. So a stoppage following the play. Tyrone Tracy in some pain. He's going to get some assistance now. Hope it is for something minor. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
This one is up and good. And the Giants lead by 15 now. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Half 85. Look out.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ready up.
We've set it downs from 37. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, Tracy gets it. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
It's no good, and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they can't add 3 to their lead of 15.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
And the Bills first
Alert,
down.
alert, alert.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. On the move, headed right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Gun. Look out.
Back to the air, Allen. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. And they'll throw 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Slot man's in motion right. back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. They'll run it with Cook. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
319! Half. 6 guys! Check 6 guys!
Allen on 3rd and short. Got his man. Shakir has it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's a give to Cook. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Look out!
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Gain 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Half 10. 180! What's that?
Rolling from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Monday! 180!
Cook will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Round it! What's that?
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
He'll get in. The two-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Unlike that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
At the 50-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
2nd and 3 now. Now goes left side with Tracy. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick 6. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot...
And he nicks it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they They punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Under the gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one goes for 31 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we've got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
He finds Neighbors right side. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. It's Tracy on the carry. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. Throw caught by his running back. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Allen setting up play action. couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Running out of the gun with Davis. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long for him here. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's the one back on the handoff. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. On the sneak, it's Allen. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Fourth down? Absolutely. Third down? Sure, why not? But second and short? It's not too often you see a sneak right there. Hard for me to really criticize when you move those chains.
First down now, ball at the 33. He gets loose down the right side. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 20-yard line.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills going for the win here. Second and 6 coming up here. Now Allen off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
All set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. They give it to him again. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here he is to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have taken the lead late. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 21. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10. This is Tracy. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it puts it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. With a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they have, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Second down run by Davis. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept